Hey y'all, Mr. Crunch. Home here chilling. Had me a little lunch, late lunch, early dinner, whatever you call it. Strolling down memory lane. Not so much memory lane, but more like a history class. Not a history class, but anyway, blast from the past kind of thing. When I was real young growing up, we moved out west, like I was like what, 4 or 5 years old. And I know there was a lot of bush and stuff like around there. I'm talking like before they even cut the roads to go over in like to Gambler and whatever they call that area, Orange Hill. That part, there was only one hill they used to go to. If you wanted to go to the airport from Bay Street, you had to go through the old Gambler Road and go all the way around and then go around. Those other roads wasn't even cut going up and over the hill like that. But that still ain't it. If y'all was around at least this area back in them days. You remember we used to have them like hermit crabs, you know what they call hermit crabs, where they carry the little shell around with them. Different styles. You know, the beach was really close. I guess they used to probably come up from over the beach over time and just make their little home inside their home, away from homes or whatever. We also used to have, oh, everybody know about how big the snakes used to be around here. Brown races, there was quite a few of them. Blue races even. All through the grass. Every now and again, you might spot one before they started doing all the developing and everything. If y'all can remember, they used to have some lizards around here. That was like, if you look at them, I mean, from a distance, you might think you're seeing a snake until you see them move. And remember how fast they used to be? Fast as shit. They used to have like needle noses, look like that candied corn kind of thing. Kind of look like a tip of the candy corn. That's how their noses used to look, grayish, and some of them used to have brown, like bluish kind of tails. Like some of them used to have like kind of greenish kind of tails, too long. They used to get long sometimes, like probably close to a foot long. It wasn't spiny or anything like that, like them iguanas and stuff. These was like smooth, like snake like, but they was lizards. I can't remember what we used to call them. And we used to throw rock and stuff like that at them sometimes, just being playful, childish, or whatever. But y'all notice, I haven't seen any of them kind of lizards around here for, I want to say probably even close to 20 years, maybe even more. I don't know if they anywhere else on the island. I think I've seen some hermit crabs. I know I've seen some hermit crabs in recent times. Years, within the last few years, I should say. But that was like maybe one or two. Also within maybe the last 10, 15 years. They ain't around like that no more. I mean, if they are, I haven't seen them. I mean, it's not like we live in a secluded area like how it used to be. Maybe they on some other islands. And we got some visitors, like some, I don't know, whoever it is, people bring in stuff from time to time, intentionally or unintentionally. They got some stowaways, so don't be thinking we ain't got no visitors. These big ships and airplanes and stuff like that, they don't go all out tip to top to head to toe to check and see who stowed away inside their plane and happen to wash out and drop out or wherever else as they flying over. When they reach, crawl across the ropes, when they tying up rope, they stuff this travel. But just saying, I kind of miss seeing them kind of guys, little black and yellow spiders and stuff like that. They used to like to make their nests and stuff like that all around in the dilly trees and stuff like that at the house and all them kind of things. I used to shoot them with the BB gun for some reason. Used to see them like real good targets and stuff. Just used to blink, blink, blink. Little chimneys and stuff like that. Little yellow breast chimneys and stuff like that. Used to pluck them out of the tree and stuff like that too. But none of them original ones. They got some other kind of looking, color kind of ones and stuff now. But I don't even see hardly any of them around. Hummingbirds. Used to see hummingbirds like all the time, especially by my Grammy's house. They used to like them, what you call them? It's them hibiscus flowers. They used to like them. I don't know when last I seen none of them. Tell you the truth, I really can't tell you the last time I seen a hibiscus flower. For real. Stuff changes. Climate changes. Whatever else changes. Not everything stays the same. So don't expect us to stay the same, I guess. Well, many of us to stay the same. Neither you always change too. People change, pick up and move, change, parents, improve, get worse, whatever else. I don't know. They're all supposedly just passing through. I don't know where them lizards and hermit crabs going, but I know they got some stuff going on. Big snakes might eat them. You know, a lot of cats and dogs and stuff like that probably picking them up and eating them too. Wake them up, birds and foreign birds flow over, probably pick up a lot of them and eat them too. That happens. Anyway, I just mentioned that little memory lane kind of thing. When you grow up in the bush, you remember this kind of things that used to be around more than I guess if you grow up in the city. In the city, you probably notice more people in the bush. You notice stuff. And stuff ain't been stuff in the way that it usually is. Cats, dogs, yeah, occasionally birds, yeah. The little creepy crawlies and stuff like that. Not too many. I haven't been in a cave for a long time. I'd probably go check out one of the caves, see if they actually still have bats in them. Like actual real bats. What we call the rat bats. Maybe I should do that one of these days. Looking to get me a little bicycle again probably soon. I'm gonna let my uncle control that one because that was already a little bit too big for me anyhow. That's like for someone 6'3" or taller. So get me another one and then probably just do a little bit of venturing again. Check out some places that I ain't been for a while. See if they actually still looking the way they're supposed to look. Or how they was looking anyway. Anyhow, crunch out.